Let's talk about name cards at a party. Now, I don't know the name for these. It's very different from name tags. And I'm going to tell you this new secret weapon that I've been testing. But a warning first, it does take a lot of work. So, at a big party like this, there are a lot of people that are talking and that are mixing and mingling. You can see all these various people. If you're just joining, my name is Nick Gray. I host these live events, and I love to get people together to mix and to mingle and to make new friends. But I think about how can I help do that a little bit better? And one way is with these cards. So come over here, and I'll tell you what I'm experimenting with. Now, I'm experimenting with writing down the person's name on the card, as well as people that I want them to meet. Okay, so on this card you can see Angela. I've written down that I want her to meet Corey and Vero and David with a little blurb or a little bit about why I want her to meet each of those people. Here's what you need to know about doing this. Number one, it takes a lot of work. It does take work for you as the host to curate and to write this down. Number two, cancellations will ruin you. Now, cancellations at a large event, I'm hosting 45 people tonight. We had 3 people that were no-shows. That messes up my cards because then I have to cross the people off and whatever. My suggestion for you, if you are a dynamic host, is to make these in real time. Now, if you have more time, you can do them in advance, please. If you have 1 hour, look through your whole guest list, think who might want to talk together, who has similar hobbies, and write them down. Here's what you need if you want to do this. Note cards. I'm using 4-inch by 6-inch note cards. I'm writing the person's name at the top, and then I'm writing and underlining who they should meet with. Now you also need a marker. If you watch my videos, you know that my favorite markers are these Sharpie markers that have the little click. I love these markers. And you are not going to do this for every single person at your party. You're only going to do it for maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 15 people. And on each card, you will list 2 or 3 people that they should talk to and a little blurb on why. Now, you will walk around at the party and give them the card and say, here's who I want you to meet. Here's some people that you should meet. Now, I did this at my last party for Maddie, and let's go ask her if she'll talk about what the experience was like when we did it. Maddie, I'm going to ask, can I put you on camera to talk about when I gave you the card last time?
I love the cards, yes.
Okay, so I made a card for you last time, and how did it go? Did you enjoy the experience?
It was so great. It was like Nick was playing matchmaker with me, and then I had a reason to go talk to these people that I wouldn't have talked to otherwise. And you had some revealing things on the card, and I had some amazing, really vulnerable conversations.
That is,
so worth it.
It's good, right?
Yes, so good.
If we were given advice for people to try to do these cards themselves at their party, you mentioned that I listed some vulnerable things, which was great. Somebody was going through a breakup, and I happened to mention that in private on the card, and so that was helpful, right?
It was very helpful. I'd say use your discretion and use your intuition in writing what's on the cards, but feel free to have a bit of fun.
Right. Now, one thing that I'm thinking of is last party, as you remember, I didn't make it for everybody. I just made it for certain people. And one of the reasons I did that is because I only know only a few of the people at the party. I knew you. I kind of knew, maybe talk to these people. Would the experience be weird if you didn't receive a card or if somebody didn't get one? It's okay, right?
I think it's okay. If somebody else here had a card, I wouldn't think anything of it.
Good. Great. I'm still experimenting with it, so thank you
Cool. Yeah.
for sharing with that. Thank you, Maddie.
You're welcome.
Maddie's great because she comes to all my parties and she shows up early and she offers to help out, which I always love. So these are the cards. I'm still working on the name for them, how I'm going to describe them, but consider trying them at your party to help people make more connections and feel even more special.